You cannot keep taking out hundreds and putting in dimes. That's how one water expert describes what's happening to Texas's water right now. And here's something many people may not realize. One of the fastest growing pressures on that system is AI data centers. Hey everyone, it's Planet Love, and today we're talking about how AI and water are colliding in Texas. If you're a Texan who wants water security and technology to thrive together, this video is for you. Everything we use water for, drinking, agriculture, industry, that's demand. And the supply that meets that demand comes mainly from surface water drawn from rivers, lakes, and reservoirs, and groundwater, which is pumped up from aquifers below the ground. That supply is replenished by rain or snow, and ideally, it stays ahead of demand. Think of it like a checking account. Supply is what we have, and demand is what we withdraw. To stay out of the red, you can't take out more than what's in it. And right now, in many parts of Texas, we're getting closer to the red. Why? Because demand is rising and supply is struggling to keep up. One reason this is happening is population growth, like what we're seeing in North and Central Texas. Aging water infrastructure is another reason, especially in Houston, where more than 30 billion gallons of water are lost each year before it can even be used. That's enough water to supply a city the size of Fort Worth. Drought is another critical factor. It shrinks supply. Right now, 81% of Texas is facing drought, with nearly half of that in severe drought. If things don't change, if demand keeps going up, severe droughts continue, and stronger protections aren't put in place to protect our supply, parts of Texas could face severe water shortages by 2030. So what does this actually mean for you? It means water use becomes something you have to think about every day, instead of using it whenever you want. Something as simple as washing your car or watering your plants could become restricted, or even prohibited. In some cases, there may be limits on your overall water use. And this isn't hypothetical, it's already happening in parts of Texas. Across the state, dozens of public water systems have reported water use restrictions since 2025, many in response to drought conditions. In Corpus Christi, the city is on a brink of a water emergency. Extended drought has lowered their supply, while industrial growth has increased their demand. Right now, city leaders are considering a proposal that would require all water users to cut their consumption by 25% or face fines. The evidence is clear. Texas's water supply is under stress. And now, a fast-growing industry is putting even more pressure on that supply. Water-hungry AI data centers. There are over 400 data centers in the state, with more on the way. Why are they choosing Texas? Because it offers ideal conditions. Cheap land, no state income tax, abundant energy, and a deregulated power market that makes it faster and easier to connect to the grid or build off-grid power. At this rate, by 2030, Texas could become the world's leading hub for data centers. This growth is driven by AI's need for massive computing power, which is provided by the servers inside these centers. So the more we use AI, the more data centers we need. Let's be clear, AI is an amazing tool. It's transforming fields from medicine to conservation, and it's part of our everyday lives. It doesn't need to go away. What we do need is smarter systems in place, so its growth doesn't come at the expense of our most critical natural resource, water. In part 2, we'll break down how much water data centers use and look at what can be done for them to reduce their water consumption. Before you go, tell me, did you know our water supply is in such dire straits? And does this change how you think about or use AI? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in part 2.